Hi, my name is Dawn Smyth. I grew up all over the western United States in an Air Force family. We moved everywhere from Arizona to Alaska and then some, never living anywhere long enough to really establish roots. I went to high school in Houston, Texas, where I discovered my love of handcrafted art and jewelry. Paper, clay, painting, it just weren't my thing. It was working with metals, playing with fire, hammering, the sawing, the deconstruction, recreating that really talked to me. I loved it. Would have loved to make my life around it. Unfortunately, as life goes, I never found the opportunity to follow that dream at that time. Nonetheless, somewhere along the way, I found my way back to creating with my hands. I started my own company, making reproduction VW, canvas, and upholstery for the old Volkswagen bus campers and such. I couldn't find anyone who made stuff of the quality or the style that I wanted that looked original, so I made my own. I was doing great. My company was growing. I was selling around the world. It was beautiful. It gave me empowerment and an identity. I was creating beautiful things with my hands once again. I was loving it. My business allowed me to reclaim a piece of myself, a piece of my soul. Abruptly, on my way back from a VW show one night, I was in a tragic accident. I was run over by a semi in my VW bus. My life was forever changed. I received a TBI, a traumatic brain injury, which caused irreversible brain damage. My brain functionality had deteriorated to the point where I could no longer run my business. Barely functioning in my life, I struggled with everything. They refer to it as left and right brain. My left brain was damaged. The right side of the brain thinks more creatively and less organized than the left. At the time, I couldn't even fathom how this would change my life forever. After the accident, it took me 10 years to rediscover who I was. It took me 10 years to overcome self-pity, loss, depression, and to eventually come to terms with everything. Here I am, the same me, but a whole different set of tools, a different brain. Once I'd gone through what I needed to go through, I finally emerged, ready to give my old self a new chance to live. I needed a spiritual awakening, a major reset. Something had to change, and a friend of mine suggested I go to Burning Man. I had no idea what it was, but I trusted him. I had nothing left to lose, so I went. Wow. I am so glad I went. Once again, my life changed. I met the love of my life and a new, loving, accepting, and nurturing family. Long story short, we jumped into our new lives together. Then we jumped on a plane and went to Peru. For the next 2 years, we traveled around South America and eventually Central America in a VW bus. Along the way, we met all these really cool people. A lot of people took me under their wing and started showing me their jewelry skills. I knew then that my life had come full circle, that I had found my way back to my dream and my passion, that my childhood dream would come true. I would be an artist when I grew up one day. I now live in Northern California with my love. We live in a shack in the woods with all of our VW buses, where I have a beautiful studio to make my jewelry. A dream come true. We live a beautiful and fulfilling alternative lifestyle. I make this jewelry in hopes of sharing a piece of myself, my love of life, and the newfound energy through my pieces. My jewelry represents a symbol of survival, triumph, and achievement, and of acceptance. I know who I am, I know where I'm going, and I know what I want to be doing. My soul has made peace with my brain, and I'm grounded in myself. I know love is the answer. Love myself, love my life. Love is my religion.